All right, boys and girls, investors and speculators, shitcoiners, and other people. So today we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. I've recently gotten very much into the crypto space and trying to understand the infrastructural pieces of what's coming in the future. And one of the things that has come across my desk, if you will, but really like it has entered my radar is the up and coming world of crypto gaming and NFTs and just the future of both currency and video games and gaming. And it's really exciting. It's like kind of like Ready Player One level that has arrived. And so, as somebody who wants to have their capital work for them, I want to be putting my cash into or my uh, investor units into different critical pieces of infrastructure. So today we're going to talk about Chainlink. And as of the recording of this, it is almost October 22nd. Let me get an exact date for you. It is October 20th of 2021. So I will be doing updates whenever, but let's talk about Chainlink. So we see here that kind of the hallmark use of this is to connect uh, off chain and on chain. So if there's something that needs to be done via crypto, but it needs access to data that is not really within the crypto world or maybe not native to that, then this will connect it, which is incredibly powerful. So if you think about, well, actually, let's go check out the use cases. Um, so I'm not like a programmer. I don't really, like these words don't really mean a whole lot to me right here, but basically like what I'm seeing here is for market data. Basically like it will allow crypto applications or things that are built on top of Chainlink to access market data that is not within the crypto world, or like weather data for like a crypto weather app or something cool like that. So if you think about it, just at this point, right? Just looking at nothing else, we see sports data here, right? If it can pull sports data, oh, and randomness, that's a big one. But if it can pull sports data, think about the world of sports betting and being able to bet with crypto in an unregulated spot. Just there, like that's huge. Just there, that's huge. But let's just keep looking at it. So blah blah blah. They're just marketing to us. This is all, of course, incredibly important. But what I want to look at is I want to look at some of the people who are using it. So we have a CEO of this one, CTO of this one, CEO and founder of this one, and this one. And these are all, of course, other currencies that are built on top of Link. So when you see something that is more of an infrastructure play as opposed to like a retail play only, then it's really powerful. What do I mean by that? So Amazon, the actual Amazon.com, that would be a retail play, right? But if you think about it, Amazon Web Services is like an infrastructure play because other things build on top of it. So you see other big um, projects are built on top of links. So that's a really good sign. Those are the kinds of things that I'm looking for. So okay, they literally have a guide on how to build, deploy, and sell your own dynamic NFT. Again, right there, it's NFTs are they're going to go on to be some of the most important creations on the internet. So you're already able to build on top of that. That's really good news. Now, why am I just scrolling through and talking about this? Because I want to get to the thing that says use cases. So let's go. Aha, here we are. Okay, so we're going to click on this. I want to look at the use cases, and I want to show you why this is going to be so powerful now. Also, if you just look at the things that are built on top of it. Look at the things that are built on top of it. It is absolutely crazy. So this stuff is a little bit over my head. We can see real world data is now being integrated into the blockchain. That's pretty freaking sweet. Okay, this is the good stuff right here. Okay, So we see here now that some of these case studies are not gaming, right? But some of them are. Okay, so gamify personal savings, it's not quite what I mean, but it's, that'll be cool. Pioneer dynamic NFTs, that's cool. Okay, but let's check this one, right? Let's check this one. Let me make sure that it's going to pull it up. Okay, cool. So this is incredible, right? This what they're saying here is that this technology is allowing the distribution of NFTs. So let's just think of that as assets for now. So we're able to fairly and verifiably distribute assets from within a video game to people not within that video game. Okay, so it's like if you think back to, I don't know, if you've played World of Warcraft or Call of Duty, it's like being able to it's like being able to get something within a video game, and then to be able to, like, to create something within a video game and to sell it outside of the video game for real money, or for money that you can use. Okay, so think about what that's going to turn into in the world. That's going to turn into some people just wanting to work in video games. So they'll do stuff within video games to um okay, so let's stick here. Well, let me finish that one sidebar and then we'll come back. So it'll allow people to basically have full-time jobs within video games. So if you're in a video game and you're able to grind out a certain resource that other people want, or let's say you build something really cool that other people want, you can sell it to them for in-game currency, and then you can export or convert that in-game currency to out-of-game currency. Now, why would that work? Well, if they're coming in and they just want to buy the thing that you have, and it's like they don't want to sit there and grind it out, they'll pay for it with in-game currency. And let's say they haven't taken the time to grind out in-game currency. Well, they can just load up their credit card, on their credit card, or convert other crypto to that, or somehow get, like, buy that in-game currency with out-of-game currency, some sort of crypto, some sort of fiat, blah blah blah. And then you have a whole economy, because if they can buy into that, then, and convert into that in-game currency, you can convert out because there's a market value for that. So hopefully you're seeing kind of the picture that I'm painting for you. But let's look at this one case study. So this is awesome, right? Every time I see it's a blockchain game and their NFT things. So it's basically like, it kind of looks like Pokemon, right? Where each Pokemon is its own NFT, and you can then train them, and you can, in the polyverse, which is their own ecosystem, for rewards. So you're able to play games like play to win, um, rewards. And so the NFTs, that these assets, like your monsters, you have to be able to verify that you own it. And so that's what they're saying here. So each monster that you own, there's only going to be one of them, right? Because, or there's only going to be a certain amount of them, because they each have diverse traits and rarity and blah 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 blah. So you can verify that you own that. And then what happens when you want to sell? You want to sell your monster. Like, let's say you have a level 99 Pikachu monster, the equivalent of that there, and it's just the strongest one in the game, and somebody's like, "Hey, I want to pay you like 2 ETH instead of having to grind out for 60 days to do that." Bam. You can sell it like that. So this is the infrastructure that sets something like this up, because you can't have people tampering with it. It has to be secure, has to be transparent, has to be random. right? And so this is talking about a booster pack. So I'm assuming people are going to go in and they'll buy booster packs to get them started, right? So this sets the stage for everything else, and it's built with Chainlink. It's built with Link. So things like this are just incredibly, incredibly powerful, and they're going to be incredibly valuable over time. And so the way I look at it is, yeah, this is just giving more. This is just getting more in depth with it in a way that go ahead and read it if you want. There's a URL, but basically, it is it is going to be the building block for the future of crypto gaming and blockchain gaming. Okay. And so what I'm always looking for is I am always, always, always looking for I don't want to be the gold miner in a gold rush. I want to sell the shovel. And in this case, I want to invest in the shovel and trade in the trade shovels. So basically, so when I see something like this, I'm like, oh my gosh, how is this not how is this not super blown up already? It has. It will continue to, in my opinion. Not that this is financial advice. I'm just trying to show you, like, hey, look at this really sweet thing that is like this infrastructural building block of crypto gaming in the future. So, at the very least, at the very least, make sure you understand things like this, and hopefully this shows you kind of some things to look for as you're going about your crypto investing journey. So the way I do it, and the way that I currently am taking advantage of this kind of stuff, is I actually use trading bots. And I might do like a whole trading bot um, series or something later on. Check out in the description to see if I actually did that or not. If enough people want me to, I'll do it. But basically, I will trade this currency versus other currencies. So I have my bots, and they're trading, for example, I might trade Link against the US dollar. And so at any one time, I may own a certain amount of Link. That's for me to decide how much to um, put on the line, if you will. But the reason why I care about learning about this stuff is because I only want to trade things that, even if I get stuck with them and I have to hold them for the next 100 years, okay, great. Well, I'm owning and holding a great coin, and so that's how I do it to really mitigate my risk. Um, so I use this thing called Three Commas as the actual software for the trading, and then I'll use either FTX or Gemini as the exchange to trade through. So I'll put all those links and stuff in the description for you. It'll be super easy to set all that stuff up if you want to trade like that as well. But anyways, just make sure to pay attention to this whole crypto gaming craze, because it's coming and you do not want to miss it. So good luck.